Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, wow, man, it has been a minute since I played this game. Like, about like a week, just about. You know, I was busy, couldn't play it. I mean, I know you see these episodes every day, but I stockpile them, so it's been a week for me. But it feels great to be back in the groove of things in the game. I suppose it's Sunday. I don't remember if I checked to see if I drank alcohol, but we're gonna drink alcohol. Ah, so we haven't, and it makes us more proficient.
Nice.
Actually, I was gonna hang out with Yoshida, but on second thought, I'm gonna see Chia. Hey. Okay. I better have a matching fortune persona, because I will be upset if I don't. Okay, let's figure it out. Do we? Or do we not? Maybe? Please? We do! Awesome. Yes. Go ahead, make 4, make 5 with her. Something like that. Amagi-san, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate, but I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh? Do you want to test it again? Well, of course, but I'm sure that would only end in disappointment. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed. But I always concluded that it was something beyond our control, almost like the laws of nature, eternal, impossible to defy. And yet, there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of these people, Amagi-san? Trust in yourself is the best advice I can give.
What?
Trust in myself instead of my fortune telling? I've never thought of it that way before. The city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown, like my hometown in the country, Amagi-san. It was a small traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people. Yeah, tell me more. During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to the snow. That alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient for their elders as well. Not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to this city. It means nothing to me now. After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates similar to my own, but now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm going to confront fate head-on with my own strength. Although, the chairman would be really mad if he found out. The chairman? Who's that again? Oh, don't worry about that. Just forget about it, unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Anyway, if it can be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time? It depends on you, you know? Right. I look forward to our continued exchange, at least until I can manage to change my fate. Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune-telling for you.
All right.
Well then.
Thank you for today, Amagi-san.
Until next time.
I'm calling because I wanted to thank you once again for earlier. Thank you so much for today. To be honest, I'm still feeling a bit lost, but talking to you about everything is helping me feel a little bit better. I mean, I didn't really do that much. I just kind of sat and listened to you. Oh, nonsense! That couldn't be further from the truth. Talking to you helped me realize what I should really be doing. I can only hope my fortune telling is enough to pay you back somehow. Amagi-san, I'll be putting in a lot of work from now on, even though I can't even imagine changing my own fate, but I will figure out some way to make it happen. I hope I can count on you to help me through the process. Until next time.
Futaba will be in your care today.
Yep, we're going to the beach today.
Don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
I will not leave her side.
Good. As long as you understand. I'll be counting on you.
Yep.
Hey, can we go already?
Are you sure you'll be alright?
So I'm sure she'll be fine.
Trip. Don't underestimate me.
Right. Sorry. Guess I just have to let it go.
Oh, I skipped him saying be careful, you two. I don't think that's that important.
Oh man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait. Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around? What?
This is perfect! There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
Oh, it's so hot.
That'll happen in August.
There's a lot of people.
That definitely will happen.
Are you okay, Futaba? I'm fine. You guys are here.
That's true.
It's almost lunchtime. No! The squid's staring at me!
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then. You're eating that even here?
My staple food.
Wow. She is eating it even here.
Could be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much. Not feeling well or something?
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast?
Mona lacks tact.
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat.
We could only rent a 3-person one. Sorry.
Wait, then what about us?
Keep an eye on our stuff.
What? What do you mean keep an eye on your stuff?
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality... Strange, isn't it?
What is that even supposed to mean?
They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
But, Lady On...
Can we get to the banana boat already? Oh, sorry. We'll go now. We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us.
So,
Dangerous if you run around like that. Here comes
Damn it. I don't get how amazing we are.
okay, so, what am I trying to say? Every Persona game has a part where the girls are assholes to the guys. Persona 3 did it a few times. Persona 4 did it way too much. Persona 5, this is the only time it happens, which is very good.
Lives being phantom thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here. Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
I guess you do have a point.
Right? Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
On and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady On to notice how amazing we are as phantom thieves?
Well, you gotta steal, you know what?
Swimsuits?
You moron, that's a crime. What we're gonna steal in reality are girls' hearts.
I see. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as phantom thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
It's settled then. So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
All right, let's hurry up and go.
Wow, Mona's the one being left out now, which is actually the thing I can get behind, because I don't like Morgana.
Here. Don't leave me behind.
I don't like Morgana at all, so I'm fine leaving him behind. Are we gonna get a pickup? Are we gonna get her? Nope, doesn't look like it. Well. I'm just gonna let these scenes speak for themselves. Doesn't seem like it went very well.
I don't know. The ocean just looks kind of bland to me.
I mean, it's just kind of blue forever and ever. Just give it up.
Come on, it ain't over yet. I'm going for a miracle comeback.
No, there is no miracle comeback, Ryuji. There is no miracle comeback.
Someone follow us here. Something tells me we're being watched.
Really? You think one of those girls changed her mind?
OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself!
What?
And he's already got his own little entourage. We really did teach him right, didn't we?
What?
You?
It's these guys again?
What's doing here?
Sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy.
We thought we lost our protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of fate?
Oh, what's with the look? Don't believe in fate? Or did you really not have fun last time?
You gonna tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
I don't think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Oh, honey, I get it. Everyone's nervous when they first start out. But trust me, you'll make their jaws drop.
Just an hour at the Vanity, 3 hours at the boutique, and we can just pick up where we left off last time. So, are you ready to steal some hearts?
We gotta go. Sorry.
Was it something I said? Oh, what a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
No more makeovers. By the way, where's Yusuke?
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
Why do you have two lobsters?
What are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale. And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash. Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love. I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze.
Good for you.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
There's going to be a party, too. Tons of celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
Sorry about the wait.
Huh, so we were serious about being here with friends.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
It's far more interesting than anything involving you two.
Oof.
What was that?
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children. We'll be going now.
What creeps? Thanks for coming in like that.
Yep.
Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they got lucky, let's just say.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Things had gone bad, you would have just sent him to the hospital. Never mind. It's nothing.
By the way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
That's a good...
Ooh,
Oh.
those lobsters? One in each hand. I was wondering about that myself. Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
We did tons of stuff. Oh, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
Sorry, I just have to not press the... This animation of Futaba and Yusuke will loop forever. And it's just the fun... I don't know why I think it's so funny. It's just... I don't know. It's funny to me.
We should probably start heading home.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces? That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand, after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth. I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
I have a feeling that's not the reason why.
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger.
But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were 2 reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful, it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
The Phantom Thieves. I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys. That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
Want to join the Phantom Thieves?
Nothing to join. You're already one of us.
Yeah, I mean, you awakened your persona and
Be
everything.
honest, changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom. The reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
It's real.
Yes. That could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought. But perhaps your mother's shadow was...
I don't know for sure. But right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
It's a good hypothesis, though.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
Wow.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
But I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note. I'll never forgive them.
Futaba.
If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. Then eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable!
This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Morgana and Ryuji. Imagine a high school kid fighting with a cat all the time.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
That's right.
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Mech?
PC?
PC.
No. Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
Pharaoh sounds pretty cool, to be honest.
I'll curse you.
Okay, fine, then don't.
What would you want it to be, Futaba?
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
That's nice. That's a
Sounds great.
nice ring to it.
Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
Should we get going then?
Yep, let's go home.
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now. I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash, whether they're connected to us or not.
It's getting very, very interesting, my friends. Very interesting. Alrighty. A criminal who uses the metaverse to carry out their crimes. This is no longer a matter we can ignore, especially because they might be the one who killed Futaba's mom. To be honest, I had considered the idea that they may be behind only the rumored psychotic breakdowns. But now it appears as though this person is killing people as well. Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then cause them to die. And that's what happens when you kill someone's shadow, yeah? We were worried about it back with Kamoshida and Madarame, remember? Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It would make sense if the same person was behind them. The news never talks about the victims dying, so people only know about the breakdowns. So this shit's seriously a case? If that's for real, whoever is doing it is some kind of assassin. I'm gonna beat the crap out of them. I would suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much, even about our metaverse nav. That is true. I wonder why that thing exists. Don't know. I wonder if that criminal is using the app too. Futaba, this seems like your area of expertise. Do you know anything about it? No, I'd never even heard of it before. I mean, it's not really even an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing. I see. It's okay, though. I might not know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys on the path to victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminal you're looking for. You can rely on me. Awesome, dude. You're way more reliable than Mona.
Damn it, Ryuji. You always find the worst possible things to say.
I mean, oh my god. Mishima, but yeah. Hey, Amagi, you live in Yonshin, right? You know about the old movie theater there? Well, the old couple that runs it is apparently getting threatened by land spectators. They're trying to say the theaters is the way they want to put up. We can't just let them force the people out, right? Let's tear that baby down. This isn't time for jokes. Yeah, right. Of course, Mishima. Alright. I don't remember that quest. Request. I forgot the R. I do not remember that request, like, at all. Okay. We talked about it. I know we just finished talking about it, but here's a photo I took today. What? I'm in there too? You look like you're having a fun time, Futaba. An's a pretty good camera woman. Is this what it's like to feel photogenic? You're not used to looking good in pictures. I'm certainly a fine shot. I get you. Indeed, the picture has even captured all the architectural grandeur of my sandcastle. I'll take your word for it, man. Okay, who do I hang out with? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger. Catch a something by its toe. If the others let him go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, honey.
Hey!
Yeah, we're gonna hang out with her. Because our bond will not quite deepen yet, but that's okay. Wow, the ocean is so pretty. Look, there's a cute little ship over there, and a factory over there. Oh, isn't this just wonderful, Maggie-kun? Going on a date is so much fun. Yeah, sure. Alright, and that looks like that was enough. Alright, yeah. And our bond will grow stronger next time, so we're good.
Oh, hey, I know this is out of the blue, but
But what?
could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow?
Why?
I mean, August is almost over already.
Oh, sorry.
Worried tone. Could he still have summer vacation?
I really do not like to see you smiling like that, Morgana. It is so creepy. Stop.
Whoa, how did he know?
I actually called it.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
You should, like, next time you come over to my house, you should ask me before you tell everybody else that you're coming to my house.
Well, we can. That black thing was me? That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human. I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of mementos, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Sorry, did I wake you up? Oh, my sunburns were hurting and that woke me up.
Your sunburns?
All the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it? It's all natural. By the way,
Oh, sorry, I bumped my mic there.
by this or anything, but hypothetically speaking, okay?
Yeah.
What would you do if I turned out to be some weird?
Some weird... You're already weird, so I don't think it'd make much of a difference.
Well, if what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thieves?
Absolutely.
Even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment. It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out. Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor. But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either. You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
I don't remember our bond increasing at that point. I remember that cutscene happening, but I don't remember our bond deepening there.
Let's hurry up and get to sleep.
Well, apparently it does. Hi, Morgana.
It'll be fine, right?
Wow, school's in 2 days. We go back.
I'm done.
As for me, I'm done for.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation. I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose. I guess some people just can't help themselves.
I'm sorry.
Come on, I think he's learned his lesson. Importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop for a bit.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices. By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency into the training regimen, they have developed a...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
An athlete? Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
What's her name? Kasubi. I actually forgot her name for a second.
Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or is that already over?
Ah, about that.
Makoto?
Well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day. Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there. It's gotta be tough for her.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics, though? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school says?
Oh, that also reminds me. So, I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
Yeah?
And?
What about it?
He seemed really mad. I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school. It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making Shujin look better.
What?
Wait a sec.
Why? That's stupid.
There was no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first. But could this be about Yoshizawa-san?
Who knows? Still, ever since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right? At the very least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's real mission. I can't deny the possibility that they would do this to Yoshizawa-san.
They dump all their hopes onto their athletes, and if they don't cut the mustard, they're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extremely self-serving.
Just like we thought this whole time. There's still tons of shit wrong with society.
Yeah, we don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa's spot on the team, but at the very least, we can keep up our efforts to prevent the worst case scenario.
Next up, our spotlight's on a topic everyone's talking about, the Phantom Thieves
Oh,
incident.
sorry. I just dropped something. Sorry about that. You probably heard that.
The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a globally notorious hacktivist group. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with foreign media following them closely as well. Many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age.
Whoa, this is getting pretty crazy. So the whole world really knows about us.
Man, it's hot.
Alright, so... Oh, we got a text first. So, the more famous we get, the more Mementos opens up, yeah? I can't get that out of my head. And that's why you couldn't focus on your homework until today, right? Yeah, exactly. Sounds like an excuse to me. Still, I've been wondering about that too. I wonder why it works like that. Does Morgana know anything?
I don't know. I don't even remember how I first learned about mementos.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to know. I see, then there's no way for us to find out. It would likely become clear if we continue as the Phantom Thieves. The most important thing now is to identify the identity of that criminal using the metaverse. That might be the person who killed my mom. I'm gonna find them, no matter what it takes. You know, we used to be lacking in quite a few areas, but now that we have Futaba helping us, a great number of possibilities are now available. Yes, we gained a fantastic addition to our team in the most unexpected manner. Aw, you're making me blush. We'll be counting on you, Futaba. This feels way better than having some dumb cat guide us.
Hey!
Sorry, Morgana. You're just like the butt of every single joke. Alright, I'm gonna end this episode here. We could go a bit longer, but we have some interesting stuff coming up. I don't want to get into anything right now because, you know, in fear of this episode going too long. So, with that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And yeah, wow, we learned a lot this episode. We learned about, you know, Shujin, about Yoshizawa, about her, you know, honor student. We learned about the metaverse, the thing with, you know, how somebody probably killed Futaba's mom. So much we learned today, and we're going to learn so much more next episode. Getting mighty interesting, let me tell you. Hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.